exciting 3-hour Bachelorette finale. I am Chris Harrison. If you couldn't tell, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles tonight. Well, Becca has come to the end of her journey. She's found love. But who will be her fiancé? Will it be Blake? Or Garrett? We'll have to wait to find out. What I can tell you is that what you are about to see tonight quite possibly is the most emotional finale we've ever seen. One man will walk away with Becca, while the other will be left so brokenhearted, so devastated. We really haven't witnessed anything like this before. This is an absolute tearjerker. And then later tonight, Becca, Blake, and Garrett will join me live right here on this stage to talk about all the drama that unfolded that last week in the Maldives. But right now, everyone is wondering how Becca's journey will end. Let's all find out together. The Bachelorette live finale starts right now.
Oh my God, one rose left. This week, we're in the Maldives on this island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It is so breathtaking with the white sandy beaches and the crystal clear blue water. Everything around me is incredible. It's by far the most romantic place I've ever been. This is the perfect place to finally tell one of these men that I love them. I mean, a couple days and I could be engaged. It's so weird to think. At this point, I'm in love with two guys. I love Garrett so much, and I love Blake so much. Blake, since week one, has been the most consistent relationship and the strongest. There's just this pull to him. I feel like our hearts do just recognize one another, and because of that, I always thought he'd be the one at the end of this. With Garrett, it's been a little bit slower, and I started to see so much more to him and so many other sides that I really felt could fit into my life, and it's been growing and growing. Last year, Ari told both Lauren and I he loved us. I didn't want to make that same mistake, and so both guys don't know that I'm in love with them. It's going to be so special for the one guy that I say it to. This week, both guys will finally be meeting my family. I cannot wait to see my family. I've been wanting to see them, wanting to hug them, and just get their advice. Hello! I mean, they know me best, and so I would like their opinion on if they think one guy is better in the long run for me. Because right now, I don't know. How are you doing? So good. I miss you. I was rearing to go.
How is it?
It's been crazy, but I have two of the best guys in the entire world, Garrett and Blake. And with both Garrett and Blake, I love them, but I haven't told them. They don't know.
Good.
Okay.
I haven't told them. No, and I'm going to wait until the very last day for just one person.
Have they told you?
They both have told me.
How are you going to choose?
I don't know yet. That's what I want you guys to help me with. Tomorrow you'll be meeting Blake, but today is all about Garrett.
Okay.
He got the first impression rose. I feel like I never stop laughing with him, but Garrett has been married before, and it only lasted 2 months, and so when he first told me that, I was like, oh, is this another Ari? Like, that he'll get into this for a couple months and not be able to commit.
Did they have any children together?
No children. But with him, I feel like I can just be myself, and I don't have to, like, hold anything back, and I can just say whatever, do whatever. Are you guys ready?
Great.
Ready.
I'm gonna go get my man.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right. She's not gonna make this easy on us.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that there was going to be a clear-cut person that she would pick.
I'm in love with two guys.
But she hasn't told either one. Hi.
Hi.
You look so good.
So do you?
This is gonna be a member of our family potentially.
Meeting us is going to be a really big sign to see how well they meld with all of us.
You're shaking a little bit.
What? It's because I'm so excited.
After you.
Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you?
This is Garrett.
I have one shot with Becca's family today, so I'm excited, I'm nervous. The last guy the family met was Ari, so I expect them to be really hard on me today, and I want that, because I want them to feel confident knowing that the man that is asking for Becca's hand in marriage is the right one for this time.
Tell us all about your dates together. I told them that you got the first impression rose.
Okay, yes, we did a little fishing at the pool. I gave her a keepsake fly.
My family loves to fish.
Oh, yes. I know.
Excellent.
So, yeah. And then every single date, I feel like I've just had so much fun. Fortunately, I got to bring her home and meet my family.
Are you nervous? Not really, because if they were anything like him, I'm like, this is going to be the best night.
It was great, though. So I got to give her a little bit of taste of how I grew up, and I realized that I was absolutely in love with her. So I'm more than excited to finally get to talk to you guys and meet everybody today.
We're excited to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we feel a lot of pressure to help Becca. You know, particularly with her mom and her sister. Those two people have been her foundation, certainly since her father, Steve, died.
Although I know not all of us are able to be here today in person, I know that they're here in spirit and looking down on us from above. So cheers to family.
We saw what happened last season with Ari, and frankly, I think we're trying to challenge maybe a little bit more. I mean, the only thing I wish for Becca is her happiness.
So are you going to really need our input, or are you going to, on your own, pretty much be able to figure this out?
I mean, any advice I would want. And if you see anything or have any insight, I want to hear that. Like, if I brought Garrett home and Dad was still around and you guys were to meet him, what do you think Dad would say?
I think he would feel so good hearing Garrett's love that he has set for you. And I think as a dad, that's what he would want for his daughter. But my skepticism is, you came in with Ari lovey-dovey and happy and whatever, and I feel like you came in the same way with Garrett.
Yeah.
So is this different?
Oh, this is so different. I've felt like I can be me and I can be all of Becca.
That's important to key into.
So, how did you get to the position where you married a woman that you ended the relationship 2 months later?
Yeah. Growing up, through like the morals and values that were instilled in me, it was like never quit, to always give it your all. But when the ring went on, there was a big blowout in the family with her, and she never tried to like work through my family with that along with me and get to know my family, and family's so huge to me. And I essentially realized that it was never going to work, and that was the toughest decision I ever had to make in my life.
What would you have done differently to figure out this is not the person for me?
Lean more on my family, to just seek out their advice and truly take in and hone in what they're trying to tell me. When I did fall in love with Becca, I started to get emotional because I thought how tough this journey would be to not have my parents, or one of my parents, here with me.
Becca obviously lost Steve under terrible conditions. Yeah. And it's very easy to become bitter and cynical and lose faith at that point in time, but she didn't.
Yeah. She is special, and she's beautiful inside and out. And she would be an amazing wife and an amazing mother, and I think that's why I feel so deeply about her.
When the bad times come, are you gonna be there, or did you laugh them away, or how do you react?
My mom has also gone through breast cancer and thyroid cancer, and I lost my grandpa to cancer. But our family stayed so strong that I know I would always stay strong.
So, I don't know if Sarah cried again. So, have you cried with Becca?
I don't remember if I shed a tear, but she's seen that side. Through life in general, I don't know if it's that I try not to be emotional or if I just run from it or hide or whatever, but since the beginning with Becca, I can't control it anymore, and my emotions are just taking the best of me for sure.
Becca is an amazing selfless person who, when she loves something or someone, she gives it her all. And she's been missing somebody who is willing to be her teammate.
I'm a 50-50 person, and it's so refreshing to hear her say, like, I'm going through life 50-50.
Yeah.
And that's why, honestly, there's so many reasons why I fell in love with your sister, but one of them is just because I've never felt just so good around somebody that has returned the love, because that's what I've been searching for too, is because I feel like I have a lot of love to give. And when I love someone so much, I'll literally go to the end of the world to do anything for them. And I just feel like I didn't get that in the past, but I see that in Becca. Like, I get like pretty emotional.
That's okay.
I can't talk when I get emotional, though. I can't talk when I get emotional. I get like quiet because I really cry. But no, just that I could just like take care of her and give her everything that she's ever been looking for, and always guard her heart, and know that I would always choose her, make sure that she felt safe, and that I would literally always be there for her, and I would make sure to like just be that man that is strong for her, make sure she's safe and guarded, because it's something that I've been missing in my life that I finally found.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Don't apologize. Don't.
Yeah,
I wish my
but
fiance
anyway.
cried like this, so I love it.
But yeah. Oh.
I think Garrett feels comfortable enough with us to be honest with us, and it sounds like he'll put her first and value and respect her. Becca's the most important person to me in the world, and that's what she deserves. I had a lovely chat with Garrett.
Did you?
Yes.
And?
Well, he's incredible.
You like him?
I just felt like I had known him for years. He started crying.
He did? Really?
Yeah. And he's like, you find your person in life, and I think she's my person. So
Should make me cry.
no, it's okay. I'm on a roll. Made you cry. Garrett cry.
They're two good ones, and that's really tough.
It is tough.
And they're so different, too.
I think Blake is going to be absolutely lovely too. It's just you need to decide who
In the long run.
is going to make you happy. Girl, I don't know how you're going to make a decision because he's fabulous.
Hearing Emily say that she sat down with Garrett and she felt like they were old buddies and that she felt so comfortable with him, and to know that he cried.
He's so nice to me.
It was just something truly unique and heartwarming to know that he continues to feel like he can open up with me, but that he can also do that with my family and to my sister who he just met. And that meant the world.
See you guys.
Bye, Garrett.
See you later. Bye. Yeah, thank you.
Good guy. Really, really good guy.
That was a good day.
That was very
It was a great day.
Who was toughest on you?
Uncle Chuck came in hot, and everybody was awesome.
You know his heart is in a great place, and he is head over heels.
Bye. I'll miss you.
I wish you too.
Today was great. My family loved Garrett, and so I'm hoping that they just enjoy Blake just as much. And then if they do, I'm in real trouble.
We're looking for people to date our next Bachelor and Bachelorette. To nominate someone or apply, go to abc.com/casting.
I didn't believe it. Again.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
I want to believe it.
Ooh.
I'm not hearing the confidence. Okay, hold the name your price stool. Power of options based on your budget. And
We'll make heaven our Heaven is a place on earth.
This is the Pepsi that's got a date with your taste buds.